Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I film and edit my video content using my um mobile phone. You guys, I'm sorry for the weird position, but my tripod is currently not in use, so I had to find somewhere to keep my camera, but I will fix that up as the video progresses. So guys, when it comes to video content for me, there are basically four stages that are involved, and the first one is the planning stage. Now the planning stage is where you figure out what your video is going to be all about, like the idea for your video or the topic. This is where you figure out the space where you're going to film your video. This is where you figure out your script for the video, like the steps you're going to take to actually bring this video to life. This is where you figure out your outfits, your the equipment you're going to use. All of the planning actually goes on in the planning stage, and that is the first stage for my video content. I try to figure out what my video is going to be all about, and I try to put everything together. That way it kind of makes the idea a little bit more doable. Now, scripting your video helps you to go straight to the point when you're talking about something in a video. If you do not have a script, it's easy for you to, digress or move into another topic while you're talking, and then you end up with unnecessary video footage. Depending on the type of video that you're making, anyway, if it's for your personal brand or is it a paid content, are you making it for somebody else or for another brand? The planning stage is where you figure out everything that needs to be figured out. Now the next step is your setup. Now this is where you take the equipment available to you and try to set them up in the best way possible. This means trying new positions and angles to try to figure out the one that will give you the best results. So this is what my setup currently looks like. I have my tripod where my phone is currently placed. I have my ring light and I have my LED light. So I do not always use my tripod when it comes to my video making. Sometimes I use the ring light because the ring light comes with an adjustable phone holder, so it also serves the purpose of a tripod for me and also the purpose of lighting. If you're looking to get like an equipment that you can use and you do not want to like break the bank by getting both a tripod and a ring light, then you can just get a ring light that has an adjustable phone holder that can also serve as a tripod for you and also serve as a lighting for you. So I have my phone placed here on the tripod and I have connected my external mic that I am going to be using for this video. If you do not have an external mic, you can also just use your normal phone audio. This should also work, but of course using an external mic would, at least depending on the quality of the external mic, it should at least make your audio a little bit better. So if you can get one, you get one. Now when you're filming, you should also consider your aspect ratio. Now my phone is placed this way. Basically the aspect ratio for this is 16:9, which is the basic YouTube setup. So if you're filming for Instagram or TikTok, which is like Instagram Reels or TikTok, then your phone should be in portrait mode. But if you film in this way, then it's basically YouTube, although you can still repurpose the video and still post it on Instagram or TikTok or any other social media platform that you're going to be using. But before you start filming or whenever you're filming, you need to consider the aspect ratio that you're going to be using depending on where you're going to be using the video. If it's YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, all of this needs to be put into consideration. So now that the setup is done, the next thing is to start filming the video, like go into the actual filming of the video. Now during filming, you need to start with a test shot. Always start with a test shot. This will help you to determine if there are things or settings that you need to change or adjust. That way you can do all that before you go into the proper filming of the content. So always start with a test shot. You can actually do a test shot with the front and the back camera of your phone, just to try to find out the one that gives you the best results, or the one that you're more comfortable with. Some people are more comfortable with the back camera, while other people are more comfortable with the front camera, where they can actually see themselves in the from their screen. So try to film a test shot with both the front and the back, just to find out or figure out the one that is more suitable for you. Normally, the most cell phones, they have like better camera quality when it comes to the back camera compared to the front, but you can still get really good results with your front camera. So try doing a test shot, so you can figure out which one works best for you. So now that the planning and setup is completely done, it's time to actually film the main content, the video. So one more thing that needs to be considered when you're filming is B-rolls. So B-rolls are extra footages that are shot in order to support the main footage. They kind of provide a context to help your story have a little bit of depth, and kind of like explain your story further. B-rolls are not like ultimately necessary in every video, but they can be really helpful for some videos. So before or after filming your main footage or your main video, you need to figure out if you need b-rolls for that video, and then you need to go ahead and also film that. So now that we are done with the planning and the setup and the filming, the only thing that is left is the editing. For the purpose of this particular video, I'm going to be using Capcut. Now Capcut is a free editing app that is available on both Android and iOS. There are other editing apps that you can also use. There is Vlog Now, there is KineMaster, there is InShot. You just need to find the one that works best for you, or the one that you're comfortable with. If you know the basics of video editing, the different settings across each of these apps shouldn't really affect you. So let's go ahead and edit this video that I just shot. So we are currently in the Capcut environment. I'm going to start by importing the video that I just shot. So I'll go to new project. And now the video is imported into on my Capcut editing environment. I'll also go ahead to import my intro and my outro. Okay, so I have my intro and my outro. All right, so now that I have my intro, my outro, and the main footage in, the next thing I'm going to do is to crop the video. So I'll go to edit. I highlighted the video, and the next thing I'm going to do is to go to edit and then crop. Okay, so yes, I'm comfortable with this. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to split the video, like to remove the parts or cut out the parts that are not really necessary, the parts that I don't need for my video. So I'll go ahead and do that. For example, this is a part that I want to cut out, so I'll simply highlight the video and hit split, and then it will separate the video into two, and I can easily delete the first one. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing to the rest of the video. I'll find the parts that I don't really need, and then I'll split and delete. Now that I'm done with the cutting and the splitting, the next thing I'm going to do is to add my b-rolls as overlay. So I'll simply go to the part of the video where I want to add it, and I'll click on overlay. The next thing I'm going to do is to adjust the overlay clips. So I'll clip off the parts that I don't need, I'll increase the speed, and then place them in the right positions. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to add transitions. So I'm just going to go through the video, find the points that require transitions, and then I will add the transitions. So the next thing I did was to add some text and some sound effects to a part of the video, just to kind of list out the points that I was explaining. So the next thing that I did was to go into the adjustment panel and tweak a few of the settings, like the exposure, the brightness, the sharpness of the video, and just the overall look of the video. can try to play around with some of the settings just to find the one that would best suit your video, or the one that works best for your video. The next step is to import my subscribe pop-up clip and place it at different moments in the video. To remove the green screen, simply click on cutout and then click on chroma key. Use the color picker and adjust the intensity of the green screen. So when you're done editing your video and you're comfortable with the outcome, you can go ahead and save the video, but always confirm that the settings are correct before you click on export. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time seeing my face, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through the process and the stages that are involved when I am trying to film and edit with my mobile phone like I am doing right now. So basically, when it comes to filming content, there are 4 stages that are involved for me, which is the planning, the setup, the filming, and the editing. Now, your setup stage is where you try to use all of the equipment that you have, everything that you have. You try to set them up in the best position possible to get the best results that are involved when it comes to filming with my mobile phone, filming and editing with my mobile phone. I really hope that this is going to be helpful to somebody. So I have 3 extra tips that you need to keep in mind when you're filming with your mobile phone. Now, the first one is to always clean your lens. Of course, this is very important because if you do not clean your lens, you're not going to get like the best quality that your phone can offer. So always clean your lens in order to make the footage as sharp and as clean as possible. Now, the second tip is to always check the settings and storage of your phone before you begin filming, so you can get the best possible result and you do not get cut off in the middle of your filming. So always check that your settings are correct and always check that you have enough storage space before you start filming. Now, the third tip is to always study your environment while putting into consideration your lighting and noise. So if you're using natural light, if you don't have access to artificial light, this means you have to actually study your environment to find out when is the best time for you to film, because as the sun is rising or as it's setting, the position of the lighting can keep changing during the day. So if you're filming with natural light, you need to put this into consideration. Check if you're going to be filming outside or inside, just try to find like the best possible lighting for yourself and the possible best like time when the lighting is perfect for your video. And in terms of noise, you need to if you live in a place like where I stay, it can get pretty noisy, it can get really noisy at some time. So filming at this particular time can really affect the result of my video. I've had previous videos where when I was done, the audio was terrible because the noise was too much and there was no way for me to get rid of it. So put into consideration lighting and noise before you start filming. Study your environment to find when your environment is the most quiet and try to adjust your filming time around that particular quiet time. So that's it, guys. We've been able to create a mobile content from start to finish. Congratulations are in order. Hope that you've been able to learn 1 or 2 things from this video, and I hope you've been able to find it helpful in one way or the other. Do let me know in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions. I would love to hear from you, and don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't joined the community yet. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.